Hello and welcome to episode 17 of SOHO Insights.
For each week we talk about the latest products, services, and trends that help your small office, home office business be more productive, efficient, and fun.
I'm Kathy and this is Jen at Ovaleye.com.
And this week we are talking all about how to get people to talk about you online. So last week we talked about monitoring what people are communicating about your brand, your company, your product or service, your industry as a whole. And this week it's really about, if no one's really talking about you, how do we get them to talk about you?
I love this one.
Yeah,
Let's
so
get
it's something
started.
that we're doing right now with Ovaleye, and we're going to go over 5 ways to do that. But to begin, we're assuming that you know who your niche is, and then also that there's something remarkable about your company, about your product or service. We're big fans of
Seth Godin's Purple Cow.
Yeah.
So we'll put it on our link, and I think we've had a review already of it on Ovaleye.com.
So those are 2 things that we're assuming. Now, the next 5 points are things that you can do today to get started in really, I guess, churning your name online, getting people to notice you, to talk about you, that type of stuff. So the first one is press releases.
And the press releases we do quite often here at Ovaleye.com. Jen actually does them. But last year at this time we had a client of ours, Margot Myers, and we'll have her information on the website.
TV.
And she did an outstanding job of helping us get, well, actually work out the PR
she did
information,
everything. She was our PR
the
girl.
media. She had a lot of good connections, and it was a really great process with her. It was, I think we did it for 3 months. So,
not every small business, though, can afford a PR person right off the bat, and it's a great way if that's what your marketing strategy is. Definitely put the money towards it. People like Margot are definitely out there. They have the right connections for you that would take you a long time, and they would also be able to show you how to pitch it. That's a newsworthy type of a way of your business or product or service.
And those connections last a whole year later, and we have some even better ones since, she's helped us get a much better connection.
In case you don't have that type of a budget, we can go straight into DIY ways. And Lisa Mannion is someone that we've followed on Twitter. She's another PR girl. And I will include a link again on Ovaleye.tv for you to follow her. But I've enjoyed tweeting with her and things like that. She's a rocker who likes wine. And hello, that sounds like my mother.
A rocker.
Yes.
Okay.
So anyway,
but she has a really good form, you said, on her website.
Yeah, so she has this little tool that you can go in, and basically it's form. You fill in the blank.
Is that how you started?
No, but I think this is awesome. So it goes like name of the company, then it talks about like the date. If you don't understand how to format a press release, this is a perfect way to do it. So then it'll talk about like the headline, and basically just walks you through the process. And then once you submit it, she provides you with resources and how to figure out how to better it. And I guess what she just said over Twitter is that she has some new products coming out that are really low price points, really 101 type press release stuff.
Do you give us, are you going to give on Ovaleye.tv the places to submit this to?
I'll put a link
because
on
it's very important
about that. But the biggest thing with this is to not only just leave it on the form, but actually post it to your website. We have a list of press releases on Ovaleye at Ovaleye.com.
That's great SEO.
And then we also post it to free press release places, and it's good SEO.
And it's easy.
And if you have a media contact list, that type of thing, it's always super helpful. So press releases are good.
Number 2.
Twitter.
Twitter.
I feel like we should have the boom, boom, boom.
Twitter,
like
Facebook. Hey, no, don't say too much because he'll put some sound in here.
Our producer would definitely take that suggestion to heart. So number 2 is Facebook, Twitter, meeting people online,
social
networking.
Media.
That's super basic. We won't go too far into it. Make sure that you're creating relationships, fostering them, and then every once in a while, do this virtual road trip. And I think we were sitting out in the back or something like that, and we planned it all out.
You couldn't have
no,
wine,
I did not
but
have
I
wine.
wine.
Thank you. So I wanted to meet 3 businesses in particular.
Boy, did she pick the right business.
One was Design Mama. Another one was Holly Hannah, the work-at-home woman, and we'll have links for all these people on our blog post.
Rare.
And then Fair Frou Frou.
Which is
3 businesses that I absolutely adored, and I was like, I just want to meet them. So did this whole virtual road trip.
And you interviewed everybody, and then we interviewed
these
Jenny Hogan though after that too. Remember, I thought we did.
No, although Jenny Hogan would be an awesome interview too. Yes. I love her.
Okay.
So anyway, interviewed these 3 women, blog post about it. that was great. That was the real intention of it. But then those women shouted out to their networks and said, hey, Ovaleye interviewed us over here on YouTube, but we did podcasts, all sorts of fun stuff.
So the moral of the story is interview.
Yeah.
Interview.
Yeah, so that worked out really
It's
well
easy.
for us. And plus, guess what? I got to meet these awesome women, and it was super fun
And we
for
follow how well they're doing. And
Yeah.
all three of those people are doing very well.
Yeah, so number
Okay.
4,
Four.
videos.
As you can tell. Videos.
Yeah, videos are great. It starts conversations. It's another platform to be on. People are watching videos online. They're watching them on their iPhones, on their Droids, whatever you want to
But
use.
this is on YouTube. It's all
on
over the
iTunes,
place.
on MediaFly. Yeah, so anyway, videos are great, whether on YouTube or whatever it is. But one of the stories I wanted to share was that Friday we did a networking event. And I went up to one of the girls that I friended on Facebook. I've never met her in real life.
Actually,
but
it
she
looked
puts
like
out
you were
these-
best friends.
She put out...
It did.
I think that's an exaggeration. But
no.
she puts out these videos on Facebook, and she's contacted me about young female entrepreneurs in the past. And so I went
By
up
the
to
way,
her
she
and
does
introduced myself and said, hey, I've been watching your videos. And she was super sweet because she, was like, oh, yeah, I know who you are. But I'm like assuming that she had no idea who I am. But I felt like I knew her. But anyway, a video she put out today said the key to success with social media videos, whatever it is to be consistent. And she is consistent.
And are we consistent?
Yeah,
Yes.
each
Every
time
week.
we improve with our visibility. So consistency is definitely key.
Mm-hmm.
And the last point is your point, number 5.
Tell me what number.
It's ask.
Number 5 is ask. Okay. I always
Yeah.
ask. I'm not afraid.
No, she's totally not afraid. And it's so embarrassing sometimes when she'll go up to people that you really want to talk to.
I make a fool of myself usually.
No, she doesn't. That's what makes me so mad. I get really embarrassed and she goes up and those people are just like, oh, thank you so much for coming to talk to me. So it's always funny to see like what people's reaction. And the same thing with our partners. That's what they'll do. They'll be like, we just dropped our kid off at SeaTac. Let's go visit Parallels over in Renton when they're just moving in. Yeah, it works out really well. If you want something, go and ask for it. If you want a blogger to mention you, ask how that would be possible. Make sure it's mutually beneficial. You don't want to just force a product or service down a blogger's throat.
No, but it won't
Make sure
hurt.
that they're benefited in some way. So it never hurts to ask.
This was a very fast and fun.
Well, hold on.
Is there more?
I had a
Okay.
further reading.
All right, go ahead.
It's on our business blog or our business book review. If you want to know how to get people to talk about you, this is a great book to read. We have it on Audible, and I listened to it while I worked out for a while there. And it's called "How to Get Friends and
Influence. I don't even know
What is it?
How to make friends and influence people.
How to make friends and influence people.
We'll have
That
it
was our
on
producer,
Ovaleye.tv.
So anyway, he wrote a book review about it. It's my dad, Tracy, and it's a fantastic book. And it's so funny because it was written so long ago, but it's so relevant today. So definitely check that out.
Purple Cow, another one that goes with this.
Those are good. Yeah.
And, yes,
Gym
we have so
reading
many.
in the morning.
So this was a great show today, and please join us next week at Ovaleye.tv. For now, this is Kathy and Jen at Ovaleye.com. Thanks for tuning in.